You are at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Shiva's Guard, who says, rant about a time an actor you admire disappointed you with a poor performance, and a time an actor you don't care for surprised you with an excellent performance. Well, when it comes to the world of anime voice acting, which is, where I actually keep track of actors, um, there's there's always times that people who are good do bad and people who are bad do good. Like it's like people work on so much stuff. Like it seems like it's encouraged to just take as many jobs as possible. I mean that's also true in regular filmmaking. I think it depends on the actor. Like there are some actors in Hollywood who seem like they only take on like super worthwhile roles. They really care about like being recognized as an amazing actor and not having themselves appear in a bunch of bullshit. But then there's other people who just show up in as many movies as humanly possible because they want the money. And I think that in Japanese voice acting, that's pretty much a given. It's like if you are popular enough to have more roles, you take more roles. There is nobody who. I mean, the money is obviously not flowing in the same way. And granted, popular voice actors and actresses do make a lot of money because they act in so many shows, but it's not the same as, being a Hollywood actor. So, inevitably, since a lot of anime is poorly written, a lot of actors who I think are great. Like I'm thinking of like Kana Hanazawa, Miyuki Sawashiro, like any voice actress who I love who's been around for a long time has showed up in a lot of garbage and done a lot of bad performances. I mean like I think of like Miyuki Sawashiro as Shinon in Sword Art Online. She is possibly one of the worst performances in the show as well as one of her worst roles because the character doesn't fit her. Like Miyuki Sawashiro, I wouldn't want to typecast her. She is an actress with some versatility, but like there are clearly types of characters she does very well. And Shinon is not one of them. Partly because she has no real fucking personality in the first place, but she just isn't a Miyuki Sawashiro character. And so like her voice just it just doesn't even sound right coming out of the character. It's bizarre. Like it's such a lifeless, boring performance because it's such a lifeless, boring character. Whereas Miyuki Sawashiro in, say Kanbaru from Bakemonogatari, great role for her. It's takes all the boxes on what you would expect from a Sawashiro character, so to speak. So, another example like Kana Hanazawa would be an example of an actress who I at first did not like at all. There's a number of actresses who like when they first came around or when I first started hearing them, I just thought they were annoying because a lot of actresses worked their way up through like moe roles. They worked their way up through being on like visual novel adaptations and like bullshit where they're just supposed to make a cute voice and be extra gaspy in moe. Like what's her name? The fucking girl who plays Mamiko Noto. Mamiko Noto and Kana Hanazawa. Both of them I thought were super fucking annoying when they first started to gain popularity because they just played like gaspy, shy, moe, obnoxious, uber high pitched, cutesy characters that I just weren't my thing. And then when Kana Hanazawa appeared in Jellyfish Princess Kurage Hime, that role was fucking out of nowhere. It was like, whoa, she can act. Like if you give her an interesting character and an interesting script, she will go all over the place. She'll do a really interesting performance. And I think from that point forward, like it seems like once an actor does a performance that people recognize, like, oh shit, this person can act, they start giving them more roles like that. So, Hanakana's done all kinds of different shit. I mean, I love her in Psycho-Pass as Akane. I love her in oh, there was something recently that I thought she was really good in, but I don't remember. But like, she still gets a lot of bullshit, bad roles where she just is phoning in the usual Hanakana voice because why not? I get paid no matter what. performance I give. No matter how bad the script is, I can still, people will still watch to hear me talk because they like me, unless you're a pretentious fag like me. But yeah, so I think I can't think of any other. Like that's just generally how I feel about it. It's like either it's an actor or actress who I didn't like at first, and then I realized they could act, and then it's kind of like I have that knowledge now, so I'm never gonna feel completely down on them unless they are like can't prove it again. Like there might be some times where an actor has like one good role, and then you're like, okay, that was a fluke. But for the most part, it's like if they are not doing their best or not giving the best performance, it's probably because the script doesn't really give them that much to work with, or they weren't really directed well, you know. But I don't follow that many actors. I mean, clearly, considering that the only two actresses I ever mention are two who got famous like 10 years ago and are now just kind of around forever, and I haven't tracked anybody new since. There you go.